it's cold.
Yeah, well,
I guess brisket is good no matter what, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
Brisket sandwiches are fucking delicious.
yeah, we're gonna
The nice,
freeze it and just warm it up in the oven again.
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, don't
The other nice
microwave.
thing about pork, yeah, definitely don't microwave. The other thing that's nice about pork belly too is that you just sear it in the frying pan for a quick couple minutes, and then give it a little bit of a char, and then it warms up, and it's pretty good.
Now I want fucking meat. God damn it. Oh, I want to
There
go on
she
a
is.
southern barbecue crawl through the states. What I want to do.
I think
Brennan, you want to go?
I don't want to go anywhere in the States, man.
actually, yeah, you're right.
I'm noping
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Fuck that place right now.
Right now? Oh, yeah. I was like, what happened now? Yeah.
I ain't planning to get shot.
Get shot. What? I actually haven't looked at the internet on the states this week. So I actually, is it still the same stuff that's going on, or
Are
did
you
somebody
talking
else
about
do something now? Still the the what do you, abortion thing, right?
Yeah.
No.
No, what's happening now?
wait, so
Uh, the Supreme Court is making guns easier to get and concealed carry easier to do.
Oh,
great.
oh, that's good.
That's
They haven't looked into the like doing a real psych analysis, right?
No.
Oh, good. Good.
They're making it easier for everybody and to hide them. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Where
think
else has good
we
barbecue,
should-
Brennan? Then we can go.
Yo, you know what? It really depends because, I mean, think about it, like, a bunch of different places
Like I'm down to
have their
clown.
type of barbecue,
Yeah,
right?
we need to do a world tour of barbecue,
Fuck, see that I'm in for that shit.
and that would get me out of Canada for once in my life.
Dude, just go to Korea.
A Korean barbecue, I've had it, but like not authentic.
Well, yeah. So authentic Korean barbecue, and then from all the people I've ever
That
a
would
lot
be
of the
good.
U.S. A lot of the U.S. service members that I talk to, like they say that like Korea is the best posting they ever get.
Damn.
Like,
Korean food is the
it's
fucking best.
and just Korean like culture is apparently just
So we'll jam out to
absolutely
K-pop and
fantastic.
we'll eat barbecue. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know, there was what was it? Ugly Delicious had a episode around barbecue, and some places they just like bury shit in the ground. Fuck
Yeah, I
yeah,
heard
let's
that
do it.
stuff's really good though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we could fucking
But
Korea,
if
Chile,
we win the
Argentina.
lottery, we will go on this barbecue, and we'll seriously call it the Barbecue World Tour.
Sounds good, man. Yakitori is always great. We could hit up if we go to Korea. We could hit up Japan.
Yeah, I'd be down. I want to go to Japan.
Oh,
Anyways.
fucking Brazilian steakhouses,
Yeah, Brazilian's
yeah.
pretty good.
Pampas and
We have
shit.
Pampa in town here. I haven't been, but
Dude, go. It's like one of the best ways to spend $55.
right per plate.
No,
It's
55 is like all you can eat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like $55, and then that gets you all 10 cuts of meat they have on for the night, and they literally keep feeding you until you turn your card to
So
red.
you don't eat for a week, and then you go.
Well, you don't want your stomach to shrink.
Oh fuck.
you have a decent, like, not a big breakfast, but a decent breakfast, and then you go for
And
dinner.
you don't eat lunch.
Yeah, skip lunch.
But it's
But at the same time, don't wait until like late to have the supper eaten though.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of game planning.
yeah,
Gotta get it down to
it's
the
really
science.
really good, but you have like a 2-hour limit, so you can't just sit there all night.
Yeah.
Just I'm not leaving. I will make room.
Oh, fucking Filipino, like they're fucking like full roasted pig. Are you kidding me? Let's do it.
Even Chinese barbecue is
Hey,
actually pretty decent with like
Can we
beef
just
or
go
pig.
to Hawaii? Not like the mainland. Can we go to Hawaii and get some pig?
Yeah, dude. I want to go to fucking
Yeah,
Hawaii.
but that's the States.
Yeah, but Hawaii's
But
different.
it's not attached. We can go.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
like
attached.
going to Alaska. Okay.
Oh,
Anyway, hi everybody.
Hello. Sorry, I'm not even hungry, but I want barbecue meat.
Well,
Stuff's nice.
there's plenty on my.
So I'm using dice that I had bought almost 2 years ago and then forgot in their leather dice bag. And they're beautiful dice.
Ooh, yes, tell me more, Leather Daddy.
They're like blue and purple swirls, but
Uh,
I think they're just they're resin ones. They're I don't know. They're slightly different than my normal dice,
nice.
but they're very nice. Right. So Weck not be here because he's camping.
Apparently, it's the 4th of July or something coming up.
Oh, gonna go shoot guns and fireworks. Got it. Wait.
I mean, it's a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I won't complain about that.
Yeah. It's either
I do
Avengers
like guns and
weekend or
fireworks.
very bad weekend. You know.
Gabi, I hotboxed a confession booth.
Oh,
I mean, what else would you do? What else would you do with it?
Confess? Duh.
he confessed how high he was. Confession booth.
Dude, you sit down and the lights turn on to let people know you're in there.
Really?
Like
They're
Wait,
all-
so this church is full functioning?
Yeah.
There's no water hooked up to it right now, but yeah.
Is he gonna get water hooked up to it?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's actually pretty badass.
Yeah.
Man, like the neighboring Dutch communities are going to find out that he is just running nonsense out of this church, and they're going to rage.
Yeah, they are. But if Austin Powers has told me one thing, never trust
Never
the
liked the
Dutch.
You know what they say? Fuck the Dutch.
Wow. That was really strong.
Sorry, I have a particular hatred of the Dutch.
Apparently. Yeah. You actually, or are you just shitting?
I mean, historically speaking, they haven't been kind to my people. They say, fuck.
What? They provided food and lodging and all the things.
Took us on a nice trip.
Yeah. Fuck. Free vacation.
You guys are like the OGs. You're like the OG cruise.
Wait,
Yeah. Boat tours.
I don't know. I haven't really looked into Dutch history. Which part of your heritage did they fuck over?
Dutch were
Oh,
pretty bad for the slave trade.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
like
that
they
was
were
mainly
major-
like Britain and shit.
No, they were major
Oh, the
players in
Dutch
that
were
shit.
really bad. Okay,
Yeah.
good to
Yeah,
know.
no. If you actually look into the history, like Britain, like was bad for a while, but then like really toned down
'Cause I
on it,
was
and they were
like-
actually like the first They were the first like empire to actually outlaw it.
I was like, you're part Irish too, and Irish has been shit on a lot too. So I'm like, could be kind of either at this point. Damn. Fuck the Dutch. Okay.
Lovely people these days, though. Love the Dutch.
Well, it's just
But
like
fuck the
it's
Dutch.
just it's just like
Well, your family's all from like Trinidad and stuff, so like
ooh, yeah.
that's straight up like tons of slave trade down there.
Yeah. Well, it's just like Germany, how everybody just like gets mad at Germany. I'm like, yeah, but people these days, like they're pretty hard on like anybody goofing around with any of that there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Germany don't fuck around anymore.
No. All right. So you were making a rope there, Pebble?
Yeah, what were you doing?
Me?
What were you doing with the butt rope?
Oh, like I have about like my. How long has it been since the attack and I turned into a spider?
Well, we ended like it was like 10 minutes in. Like the thing you guys had lost them after the actual real engagement.
Like I have wild shape up to an hour, so I'd
Yeah, you're
figure
still a
like I
spider.
could just do. Yeah. So I was just gonna do a parameter, and I have like when people touch my butt rope, I get a tingle, a little spidey tingle, and it lets me know.
Wow.
It lets me know if somebody
You
has
get a little
touched my
butt tingle
butt
because
rope.
it's still connected to your anus.
Yeah, it's like, well, no, how do you not look at webs? You really think spiders just be up always
Well,
attached to
you
the
said
butt
you
by
made a
them?
rope.
That's like a
So-
solid pickup line, by the way. It's like, yeah, if someone touch my butt rope and I tingle, like, what the fuck?
So you'd have to actually make a web, like cover the ground in a web so that it can vibrate if there's movement on it.
What do you mean? Why can't it just be a single line around? Why couldn't it tingle?
So you're like
Like, you
talking.
walk-
Were you talking about like making a perimeter around the place last time, and then that was going to be?
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You could see single line spider lines, webbies all the time. It doesn't have to be
No, I
full-on.
understand that you see them, but
All
how would
webs
you
are
feel
beautiful,
a
okay?
tingle? You need to actually be touching it to feel the tingle.
Yeah, that's accurate. So, but if the line is all the way around the perimeter, still attached to my booty if you want, I don't care.
No, but I didn't know. I asked, are you like holding on to it, or is it still attached? Because you
As
have
long as
to
I
be.
touch it, even
Yeah,
with
I
my
was gonna say
little,
you have to be touching it.
I have to be touching it. So I just
Yes.
hang out and touch it.
Okay.
Booty, rocking everywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
and I
same.
also have to know where my shiny is. Where's my dragon? Where is it on my hideous form?
Yours?
On spider. Yeah.
Aw. Can you find it?
That's what I was asking you. I thought I could, but apparently then you said, well, maybe not. And then I'm like, well, fuck, what do I know?
Roll investigation on yourself.
Yeah.
Is that a thing I have to do for real? You can't just see it, look around and see a shiny?
Well,
Oh,
you
where's
don't.
my D?
You don't know if it's on the outer side of a leg, if it's on your like thorax, if it's on like.
Hold on, I have to Google D20 roller. Hold on.
Oh no,
Shut up! I don't know where my D20 is right now. I have all the other dice.
that's the saddest thing.
Shut the fuck up. No. Okay, I'm gonna roll this bish. Where is it?
She just
Go,
tell me to shut
start.
the fuck up. Oh man.
No, I'm just teasing.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, stop. 13. 13 plus. Oh shit, what's the rest of my numbers? Fuck. I am not prepared. It's all in my backpack. I just came back from camping. Everything's packed away.
Oh,
Get
were
your shit
playing D&D
together.
camping?
13. It's at least 13 plus like maybe 2.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's on your
I don't know.
second leg on the right hand side. About 3/4 of the
second-
way to your like the tip.
That's where my palm went. Shit. Okay. So, is it in a full contact? Has it expanded or is it just the size?
It is it's on the outside of the leg. Everybody else can see it. It's a different size because you are way bigger.
Barely. I was like a solid 2.5 and a half feet. And
how
now
big
I'm
is your
like
spider?
10 feet. 10 by 10. Barely any difference. But I'm glad. Okay, so it's a little bigger. And but it's still whole, it's not torn apart or anything like that, right?
No, and people facing you would be able to see your guild symbol.
Okay, cool. So it does migrate, but at least it stays out of my body.
Yeah, you don't have to talk into your web shooter.
I don't know why. Don't kink shame me. Don't yuck my yum.
I started watching season 3 today or this week. I can kink shame some shit. Yep.
Yeah,
I have
Yeah.
not seen.
definitely some things that you can kink shame,
Yeah.
especially with
What is
that.
it?
The
What
boys?
is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
basically
no, I know what the boys is.
a guy
what
shrinks
is it?
down to the size of an ant and crawls into a guy's
Oh,
dick.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard this, and I
Yeah.
didn't believe it was real.
Yeah.
It was so good. I
Achoo!
laughed my ass off.
Achoo.
Oh wait, fuck! It was Games Done Quick this week, and I only watched like 2 days. I was gonna watch yesterday. Fuck! I don't even know how much money they raised.
Aw.
I wanted to watch the relay race. Mario Maker relay race.
Right. What's everyone else doing? You're making a perimeter, butt rope, found your shiny.
Sick. So the parameter is secure. I'm just hanging out, being a spider, just being a spider guy, just hanging around, just waiting for a tingle. And yeah, and then I'll just do that until it's like the hours passed, and then I'll just mosey on over.
Did you make
and
the
take a nap.
perimeter around the logging camp?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
How many butt rope do I have? That we were asking.
No. You were talking about making, like, you guys were over by the cabin originally, so I didn't know if that you were hanging out
No, we
there
came
or
back.
you were going back.
No, we already came back.
Okay.
Weren't we already at home base?
Yeah, I think we all came back
Okay.
before we ended it.
Okay.
Yeah.
we
As long
came
as I
back to
know
home
where you
base.
guys are.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We came back. I tried to find my shiny. You did not divulge that information. You're like, fuck you. Wait till next time. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, can I make butt rope? You're like, yes. So that's what I'm doing. And I did it.
Yep.
Around the perimeter of the camp. I'm gonna hang out in a tree with my rope and just wait. And then when I turn out of a spider, I'll just be still. I'll just sleep in the tree. Definitely not in the tree, but in the light
I
because
was
I'm not
gonna say,
stupid.
staying in the tree.
No, I know. On top of the house. I'll be on top of one of the houses. Just hanging out as a giant spider. And then when I turn out of the giant spider, I'll still be sleeping on top of the house.
Okay.
No idea. That's just my game plan. Don't know if it'll work out.
Sounds good. Anybody else doing it?
It's late at
The
night.
butt rope?
I'm going to go back
I was
to
gonna
sleep.
say, getting ready to sleep. Yep. Considering we woke up abruptly.
Oh, wait. Was it Devonte that was next for? Or was it? Are we done watches?
Well, I mean, we're in the camp. There's a bunch of them watching.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Ignore me.
If we trust them.
Which we clearly do.
I mean, they haven't really done anything yet to.
Oh no, I don't mean like trust isn't like they're sketchy. I mean trust and competence.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand. That makes sense. I mean,
You said
they've
you don't trust their
survived this
competence?
long.
I do. There's no reason not to.
They've survived this long, right?
Yeah. They've,
I mean, they got fire. As long as there's fire around. Yeah, actually, is there fire around the entire thing, or was it just
They
a
do have
couple people
campfires
that?
to light the whole area. Yep. Like if you
Okay.
want, you can tell them not to let any of them go out or something.
Yeah, I would sit there and say, so yeah, I'll talk to them and be like, make more fires around the area, farther out, like around the perimeter, and then make sure that they're constantly burning through the night.
Okay, the people are like, all right, we can get more wood and we'll go for we'll push a little further out to give us a little bit more room.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want to run out of wood, so we're not going to push too far.
Yeah, that's fine. Just as long as there's more fire.
Okay. So they do, and a few of the guys start hacking a few more trees as they're illuminated. Oh my, sorry. Pollen in my eye, and it's like, itchy as absolute hell. All right. So do you want to let them do the watches?
Yeah, I'm just going to bed.
Okay. And the night goes peaceful. Did everybody go to sleep? Pebble, would you have gone to sleep after you changed back?
Pardon?
You would have gone to sleep after you changed back, right?
Yeah. So I changed back, but I don't move. I was sitting on top of the house, and now I'm sleeping on top of it.
'Kay.
Like I don't go inside. I just hang out.
Yeah, fair enough. You're still staying in the light though.
Yep,
You're
absolutely.
Okay. So Silifrey, you went down just like Luke.
Yeah, just went to sleep.
Arjack seemed pretty safe with it after the people started setting up fires better. All right.
Yeah, I went to bed. I went to bed as well.
So you wake up in the morning and you're few people up talking, saying how they're getting sick of this shit. How they would they'd like for whatever the hell's going on to stop so that they can actually rest at the end of the night. But other than that, everything seems pretty quiet this morning.
So, what's good, guys?
Hmm. Well, what did everybody see last night?
So I found out that it bleeds.
What bleed?
What we thought was the Wendigo that I threw a javelin at because I was able to track it with its blood.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Because
So,
I
I
threw
mean-
a fireball at it in the chest and it went right through it and lit a tree on fire.
Yeah, because if I remember, it's DM. If I remember correctly, like I actually hit mine and like I was actually able to like track its blood.
Yeah, you saw blood on the snow.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can always go back and look too.
Yes, I'd like to see if that blood is still there because
Yes.
I know I hit it directly. And the blood, there was no blood, there was nothing. I lit the tree on fire instead.
Yours could have been like a specter or something like that, whereas the one I hit might have been the actual.
Was
Okay.
the one you hit not the one that was on fire?
No, I hit a different one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also lit mine on fire.
Because I'm pretty sure you hit one, and then I was checking out another one, and then I hit that. I threw a javelin at that one.
Yeah, Arjack came with me to the one that was on the edge of the woods. And then Luke, you threw a fireball at.
Yeah, I threw a fireball at one, and then Weck and Arjack chased it.
Yeah. But he also threw.
I threw a javelin at one, and I definitely hit. And then me and Weck tracked that one, and we tracked it by its blood.
Yeah.
Because you were chasing
I
the
remember-
one that was
I
on
remember-
fire, and then it started going out, and then you weren't catching up to it.
Oh. From my notes.
I was gonna say we have one of these
Do you
things
want me
mixed
to
up. Here.
clarify?
I would love
Yeah.
that.
Okay, no, I was like, I don't know if you guys don't want me to butt in. Okay, so you guys hit the same one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so your attack it went through. You said right?
Yes,
Oh,
but
and
also lit it
I
on
hit
fire
it.
visually.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it went through, but lit it on fire. Anywho, I take him over to show him where the blood trail was, and then want to try and track this thing again.
And we told you guys about the cabin already, correct?
Nope.
I
No,
thought
I
I
don't
mentioned
think-
that because there was we asked about a guy who lived in the woods. They named the guy, and I said, I don't think that guy's gonna come around no more, implying that.
Yeah, because there was
Found
body
him.
parts everywhere.
Yeah.
Scary.
of the other
Terry.
one there that was on the
He's
edge of
Terry,
the
all right. Terry apart.
Damn. He was holding he was eating a limb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A tanned limb.
Well, let's
And then,
visit
yeah,
the house.
I thought we were gonna go see the Lord who made them log the place in the first place.
I think we should check out the house first, then we can go talk to the Lord. Because the house is closer for one.
Yeah.
Because I think if I remember
Okay.
correctly, the town is a day and a half away, so. Whereas the house, you guys were able to find it close by.
Okay.
It makes
So
more sense to investigate everything around here first. Find out everything we can before going to the Lord. Because if we go to the Lord, we might be telling him that he needs to stop. Otherwise, he will gain the wrath of the forest people. I don't know. They could be harmful. They could not. We should figure that out first.
should we take fire with us to go to the house?
Well, it's daytime now.
No, I'm afraid of fire, not the light. I thought are they afraid of being burned, or are they afraid of the light itself?
Well, we
Most
don't.
people-
Yeah, I was gonna say it was generally fire usually keeps most people away.
Yeah, because we had a conversation of in the daytime the cooks make fires, and that's why they haven't been coming in the daytime as well. I thought that was the thing. I thought it was the fire itself they fear, it's a weapon, versus it's shiny.
Can you
Okay,
not-
I
can you
break
not
a
fire?
little stick and I wrap it in a flammable material and I hand it to you.
Okay, I get a tiny light fire.
Yep. And then I said to her, it's like, here you go. You're in charge of burning it if it
The
comes
light.
close.
Wait.
I got this.
Can you not create fire? Are you not a druid?
I don't know. He gave it to me, and it was like, okay. I just think I probably can, but I just accept it. I'm like, okay.
Are you just staring at the flame?
No, I know fire, but he gets a gift. He gave it to me to make sure I burn things. I'm like, okay, I'll use it. I'm
Yes,
not gonna
but
toss it.
I'm asking you, can you make fire?
I think so. I have to find. I thought you were just in the.
No, that is me asking you.
Oh, I don't know. Where's my spells? Printed a card off of all my spells, so it's probably with my dice, which I have no idea. Do my digital copy. Back up. I have fairy fire. Is that technically a fire?
I mean, it's light.
Light. Make them
If
glow.
you Yeah, you make them
Yeah.
glow, but not necessarily burn anything.
Nope.
I can also.
Control flames.
You would have to have a
Yeah,
fire.
the ability to create or extinguish them. So technically, yes.
Yeah.
So yes, and create bonfire. So the answer is yes.
Okay. Then I take the stick.
And I can just have a little. Oh, it's mine.
I look at Luke and I
You
say, I
literally
did not give the stick to you.
She does not need the stick. We're
The
wasting
next
time. Let's go.
next time, use your
Why are you
manners.
holding it? Waste time.
She just said she can create a bonfire. Why does she need the stick?
I didn't say that. You asked.
What if she
That doesn't
needs
mean I
the
don't want
stick
it.
for the
Yeah.
component?
Why are you
You don't
guys
need a
arguing about?
component.
Why are you guys arguing about magic? I just want the stick. Leave me be. Let's go. Jesus fuck, wasting time.
On the way.
Few hours later.
Okay. You good to leave now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. And I still have the stick.
Okay. Heading really not that far away. Seems like it's minutes. You come across a shack standing by itself in the woods. Those of you who saw it last night recognize it right away.
Mhm.
And as you're coming up to it, you notice that pieces of Terry are still there.
What pieces?
Same that you saw last night. Terry, no arms.
Hmm. I thought the torso was gone.
Torso was there, wasn't it?
I thought it was like there was drag marks where the torso should be, and then it
Mm.
vanished.
That's true. There was it was his other arm that was there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling it
So
up.
we had the matching set when that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the joke.
yeah. Okay, yeah, I got it open here. Yep. So his arm was there. Yes, there was drag marks bleeding through the snow, and then they disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
You still see this,
Drag through the snow?
or like on the ground. I was thinking snow just because every time I was looking at Wendigo shit, it was always snowy. But no, there's no snow here. Sorry, my bad.
I mean, that just makes things more and more. Okay, but there's a body, torso.
Torso's gone.
No.
Arm inside.
Mm-hmm.
We can see the arm inside the cabin.
Yes.
Huh. Well, then I guess I go inside.
Okay. Inside, it looks like there was quite a struggle. Bit of blood
Mm.
bleeding from where the arm is laying on the floor to outside across the ground, and then it vanishes.
Looking around the space, is there like lights or lanterns or anything like that lit?
No.
Is there any like fireplace or anything that's like destroyed or like have the light sources been destroyed?
Nope. Like a few candles have been knocked over, but the table and things were knocked over.
Gotcha.
Is there a entranceway to a basement or a cellar?
Nope.
Can I actually go outside and look around the house?
Sure.
If there's any like other ways that they might have gotten in or any like outside cellar, that's a good idea.
Looking outside, you don't see an entrance to a cellar. Seems like this small little shack only had the one main room in it.
Okay.
It was like a bungalow.
Yeah, this guy by himself didn't need much.
Okay. I'd like to go outside and push out, like do 100-meter search around just to look for like a cave or something else that's peculiar or in the area of the shack.
Don't really find, or sorry, you don't find a cave. Going around, you would find some broken tree branches, scratch marks on the trees.
Does there seem to be like a pattern or like a direction that it's indicating the scratches and broken branches you're going?
They seem mostly random. You're sure that a few of them seem like maybe a bear would have done it? Nothing super out of the ordinary.
Do I think that it's like a bear that caused all of them, or would I be able to discern if it's like multiple different creatures?
Uh, roll investigation for me, or do nature?
I'm pretty sure they're probably about the same each. Give me 1 second. Yeah, they're both the same.
Okay.
Right. 13.
You're pretty sure most of them are bears. Nothing seems too weird. There's one that goes for a longer cut mark, a little deeper into the wood. You're not totally sure that this one was a bear, but all the others seem to be. You would put money on it being bear.
Okay, and then so that one that's sticking out, once I notice it, do I kind of like see that there's more in the area?
No, it's oddly just the only one.
Okay.
Get about 25 meters from the front door of that cabin. Oh,
And then, so it's 25 meters away from the door. Is it 25 meters in the direction towards the logging camp?
no, directly away from the door.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. Is like, so it's away from the door. I just want to like, so is it?
So the door.
Oh,
So this logging cat or this cabin or shack is east of the logging camp, and the
yeah.
door is facing the south.
Oh, okay. So okay.
This is a really bad year for allergies. Holy shit! Can't escape them. Usually it's summer by now, and I don't have to work.
Now all you have is worry.
Well, the poplar fluff, along with the pollen, may kill me at this point. And then
I
I
know
have
what
to
you mean.
then I have to tell the kids that I can't be sniffing all the flowers that they try to hand me.
Oh, no.
That's so sad, though.
I'm like, I'm sure they smell delightful, but I'm like, I don't want to die.
So nobody found anything inside the house, right?
No, except for the arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I grab the arm. Is it a real arm? $20, not net.
Okay. It definitely appears to be a real arm, but it feels soft. A little too
Interesting.
soft.
Like what?
Said it feels slightly too soft.
Interesting. I grab my hand axe and I chop it.
Jesus.
Okay. As you do, you notice that you're holding a bundle of straw.
Is anybody with me?
Yeah. That's
I'm standing outside, but I'm peeking through the door.
that's
I
not
don't.
exactly interesting.
Scary.
I come back and tell them about the one random scratch or the one marking that stands out differently from the others.
Hmm.
I show him the straw in my hands that was once an arm.
So clearly, your hypothesis that it's not an actual Wendigo is got some merit to it because somebody's playing tricks.
Yes.
Cool.
Also, that nobody named Terry was actually murdered.
Hopefully.
I mean,
Okay.
that part's a hypothesis, but the Wendigos not being real, I'm like, that's not a hypothesis. This is a fact.
Well, yeah.
So as Brendan, sorry, not Brendan, I forgot the name already. What's his name?
Luke.
Shit. So after Luke does that and it does pop, I'm like, I breathe a sigh of relief and distinguish the flame that I carried.
Okay.
Because I was paranoid. The Wendigo gonna get me. But if it's fake, which is confirms, I don't have to be as worried anymore or as paranoid.
Vigilant.
Hey, what direction was that town from the logging camp?
The southeast.
Southeast? Okay. So then I'll bring up that that claw mark that I found that's different from the rest. Looks like it's heading south, and that town is in the southeast. So if we're still interested in going to the town, we're already going to be heading that way. We can potentially go south and see if there's more of these claw marks to follow.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
If we still have any interest in actually going to the town to ask questions.
I mean, I'm in.
Yep.
Survey says.
Yeah, they're good.
Tinkerer.
Let us
Yeah.
go.
You made him mad.
Brendan?
Okay, so let's go. I guess we're going to town. I'm going to / following these.
Brendan?
He disappeared there for a bit.
Hello?
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 What's up? What's up?
We're asking if you were okay with going to the town.
Why are we going to the town? There's more to investigate. We need to find out where these creatures are.
Well, yeah, so like I was telling them, is that there's one claw mark here that is different than the rest heading south, and the town is to the southeast. So we could follow the claws, or this claw mark, see if there's more. And if there's not, our investigation might just take us to the town anyways. It's either that or we literally just go out in random directions from the logging camp to scan the area for more.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Let's look at your weird claw mark. That might lead to something.
There we
Something
go.
leading to nothing.
So I take him to the claw
Or we
mark.
look to see if that blood led anywhere. I don't know. Do you think we could, now it's daytime, do you think we could track the trail of the fake Wendigo? Because something about it seems at least partially tangible.
Well, I mean, what if the body, quote unquote, might have been no.
Well, we do know for a fact that the thing that we hit actually bleeds. You know what? Yeah, I actually agree. Let's go check the blood trail, see if we can relocate it. I mean, we know where the shack is. We know that the claw marks are around. We know that the big one is to the south.
What if there's another one and it's like staged? And like there's 3 instead of just 2.
3 what?
Whatever these are.
Okay.
Do you know
What if
they
there are
are?
3?
Well, I mean, we could be, looking for 3 places instead of just one?
What?
I don't know. They might have split up or
That's okay, but if we find one, we might find more.
true.
Let's go look at the blood.
Let's go look
Yeah.
at the blood.
You guys head in the direction of camp and trace your steps running south. And you come across a tree that had been burnt from the and a path of red on the ground, slightly skewered by the dirt and the moisture in the morning.
So, based off the amount of blood that's on the ground, how much of a wound are we talking here?
Looks like a decent sized wound. How much blood?
Okay, so I'll begin. I'll begin tracking it.
So how do you track?
Uh,
Just following it, or
yeah, I'll do like a follow until we kind of get to an area where it starts looking like an anomaly, whether it's like looking for any areas that it splits off, or if it's going to be similar to where it suddenly just. I think last time it just suddenly disappeared, right?
well,
Yeah.
it ran away out of your sight and just
Yeah, so I'll just keep following the blood trail.
Is there any
And
way
then
that
any sort of like obviously blood trail, and then looking around for like disrupted areas of the forest. So looking at like if there's footprints, broken branches, knocked over trees, anything like that.
okay.
Looking for scorch mark, because obviously the thing was on fire as it was running away, so we can look for any areas that might be having like scorch marks, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm. Pebble, are you able to climb some trees by chance and look for anything above us?
Probably. Yep.
Can you talk to trees?
Uh,
That's another
trees aren't real. No, I don't think that's a thing.
Eh,
But I could climb. Why not? So I just start climbing a tree if they ask me what's up.
Mhm.
Okay. So do I have to do some type of agility check, or I just climb to the top because that's where I live,
Well,
where my family
as a
stays?
spider, or
No.
as just
That
you?
only lasted an hour.
Okay, then I'll get you to athletics with
With what?
advantage
Okay.
as you go up trees a lot.
Yep. That is my home. It is a 12 plus agility or
Strength.
athletics.
Athletics is strength.
Oh, acrobatics, stealth. I don't know where agility is.
I think it is acrobatics.
Acrobatics is.
Oh, it is acrobatics. 12, 13, 14, so 15. Should I roll again for advantage, or is that how that works?
So were you rolling acrobatics?
I thought it was. What else would it be?
Athletics. Jumping and climbing is athletic. It's
Where's
the
it? Oh,
it's strength.
either way, it's a +3. Either way, it's a
Oh, okay.
+3.
So 15? Yeah, you're able to
Yeah.
climb up the tree and up here because of the third floor. It's harder to see the blood trail, but you are able to see the direction it goes. follow it? Are you jumping from tree to tree, or are you?
I just point in the direction. How long is the trail? Is it just how long until it goes out of sight?
Well, you lose the ability to discern if it's still going from this one tree.
Because yeah, you're like way high up, so like you're kind of at a disadvantage of actually being able to like see the trail on the ground. So,
Okay.
so
But can't she just talk to us?
well, I mean, but she's still up top, like she can't
But
see
she
like
wouldn't be able to tell you
everything
when
that's
it's
happening
ending
on the
because
ground.
it's harder for her to see
Yeah.
where it ends
Yeah.
because of the vantage that she's at.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
it's like a dense. It's a dense. It's not like a.
Yeah, you're in a logging camp, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of trees. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It was like being from up top, like you might be able to like. I mean, it sort of works, but like yeah, like if you're tracking, you got to be like
Also
close to
looking
like
at
all the things you're
a
tracking.
blood trail
Okay.
on a dirt floor.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
true.
wondering if
Well, it's
there's
just some.
in the trees.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna roll investigation for the blood trail and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
14.
Are you touching it?
Like, yeah, I get down till touch it, I guess, to see if it's still liquidy or if it's dried out or whatever.
It's sticky.
Ooh.
Sticky like blood would be after a while, or like sticky as in it's peculiar that it's oddly sticky.
Oddly sticky.
Okay.
I have a question. Since I have this vantage point, do I see? There's one thing to look at the blood trail. I was just curious. Do I get an overall view of the layout of where they're logging and how much they're occupying, as well as is there any thing unusual that somebody of nature would see in accordance? Yeah, just in that area.
Okay. So where their camp is located, it pretty much on the north side of it has not a mountain per se, but like very steep, like a sheer face of the ground there. So much so that it kind of blocks them in. So you wouldn't be too worried about anything from the north side of there. But
Okay.
below that, it seems like they're starting to log moving southward from that camp
Mm-hmm.
and clearing like sections. It doesn't seem like it's not like they're just taking trees randomly. They're clearing out like nice sections of the.
Okay, it's like orderly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the guy who said they do replanting, is that happening here?
Looking to the northern side, away from the camp a ways, you do see small saplings.
Cute. But as far as, so there's nothing unusual beyond their camping, so it's not like somebody has disturbed the ground or like you said there's hippies that come by, and is there like trampling that's happening in the woods, like, or natural paths that happen that may not be from animal, but it looks like people in general come through here often?
Well, there was that quote unquote road that you guys had followed to come up here. That was man-made through trees. They cleared kind of a winding road through, just kind of taking the least amount of trees out as possible to get the road done.
Okay.
But yeah, that would definitely, the way that road goes, it would cut off some natural trails.
Okay. But it doesn't look like large groups or medium-sized groups. Mostly small groups are coming around here.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool. I jump down.
Not a high traffic area.
Oh, I jump down.
Okay.
Not jump. I don't jump. I get down.
Okay.
I relay what I saw.
It's like you said jump, and then you're instantly like, I did not jump. I didn't.
Yeah. I hopped from little branch to branch.
Halfling, you would have been fine.
Was there anything Any path in the trees or any blood in the trees?
No blood in the trees. It looks like the path goes where we could clearly see it. And I tell them, the overall layout of the camp and how just what I saw from the vantage point, and that's about it. And then I just start kind of slowly walking with the trail of blood. It's like trying to see where that goes.
Blood?
I thought we were at
What's
the
up with the
end
blood?
of the blood.
So blood is stickier than it should be.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I thought we had stopped like at the end where it stopped.
You guys hadn't gotten to the end of
No,
it.
we hadn't gotten there. Like we started at the beginning and we're working our way there.
Got you.
So I go ahead and I taste the blood.
I was actually going to do the same thing if you didn't.
Get a sweet hint of strawberry.
Fucking jam.
I also taste the blood.
Tastes like strawberry jam, yeah.
I'm just very happy in this moment. For no reason.
Okay, well, it's the only trail we got. I say we follow it. All right, so I begin following the blood trail / all the disrupted forestry.
Okay. As you go through, you see broken branches. They were pushed out of the way. Some had snapped.
Okay.
Trail of jam continues
Mm-hmm.
up until a point where it abruptly ends.
Okay. So then now, because the jam ends here, I want to take a look. Now I'm going to start focusing my searching on disrupted branches again, or any of those scorch marks or disturbed earth, anything like that.
Okay. Roll.
12.
Do you see like what you would assume to be footprints? Small ones, kind of like a family of had been through the area. Other small tracks. Other small prints. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, so I'd be looking for the same foot pattern that obviously was with the jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
You no longer see foot tracks.
Okay. Do I see anything that doesn't look animal, like something that looks more humanoid?
I mean, see one set of boot tracks, like a human, like a male size tracks leading in the direction of the cabin or the shack.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of disturbed dirt from numerous tracks in this area.
Okay. What was the style of footprints that was with the jam?
Almost human, but with clawed toe and
Flat toes and what, sorry?
and heel.
Okay. Okay, so then I tell the rest of the group what I saw, that the jam trail ends, and then also the slightly humanoid clawed feet disappear, and then they turn into this humanoid foot here, back in the direction of the cabin. The rest of it seems to be animal traffic.
So it went back towards the cabin?
The humanoid footprints do, yeah. But like I said, they changed from being slightly humanoid with claws to now they're just humanoid boot marks.
The prints go both ways from the cabin and to the cabin and this way from the cabin or the shack.
Yeah, so there's
So correct me if I'm wrong.
what was the so there was obviously the clawed footprints that,
Yep.
that lead to this one spot, right?
Yep.
Okay, was there any boot prints or clawed boot prints that were leading to the camp from this location?
The logging camp?
So, like from the location we're currently standing in.
Yeah.
Would as I was following the blood trail and the footprints this way, would I have noticed any other boot prints or clawed footprints heading from this location to the logging camp?
Not that you can see.
Okay. But there is footprints that lead to the shack and from the shack to this spot.
Yep, there appear to be. Yep.
Okay. But that's the only place that I see the humanoid boot prints is just in relation to the shack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Starts out one set of footprints and then branches off into two sets.
Well, they just change from being clawed to just regular boots.
Okay.
But the boots just end here.
No, the claws end here. Or the clawed feet end here. The boots continue to the shack, and then from the shack to this very spot. So there's traffic going to the shack and from the shack.
The ones to this spot from the shack continue on. It's not like they abruptly stop. It's not like
Okay.
the person
And
just walks out to this spot.
They continue
and just stands
on.
there.
They continue on to what direction?
It would be southwest.
Okay.
And what's in the southwest? Isn't that where the town is?
Town was southeast.
So,
Oh, okay.
So I mean, we could follow these boot prints.
Yep, boot prints.
Let's go.
I also would like to help track the trail just because.
2 eyes better than 1.
Yeah, and I have a 21 on survival check tracking.
What's the marching order?
Are Jack and myself in front, like together, both like?
I'll be in
Like,
behind them.
Side by side where you can, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you got a 21 on survival, so I'll roll 1, 2, and I got 17.
Okay. You guys are following these tracks, very focused in on them. So you continue on for a good 10 minutes. And then you guys are watching in front of you, right? You're not just
Well, obviously, yeah, not just like focused down to the
like,
ground.
okay. So ahead of you see a spring.
Like a metal spring or water
No.
spring?
Water spring
Okay.
encircled by trees. I have you both make dex rolls.
Sure.
16.
Like a dex roll or a dex save?
A dex save.
Okay. 14.
Okay. Both are able to jump out of the way as the forest floor opens up into a pit.
Damn.
Bungee sticks.
You actually don't see any down there.
Is it
But
just a
the
never-ending
ground that you
hole?
were walking on, you see about a 40-foot deep hole.
Just a hole.
Just a hole that was not there a moment ago.
Okay, I want to do a perception check to see if I can hear anything in the wood line, like voices or anything like that, to see if this was magic or if it was a man-made trap.
Okay.
Only 8.
You would lean towards magic, considering that nothing was concealing it. The ground disappeared.
Okay.
Can I do a detect magic?
Sure.
For that, I could sense magic 30 feet of view.
And do you know the school with that?
Use your action, see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic. And you learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay.
Yeah.
The hole there is illusion.
Okay. And that's the only magic I detect?
So you see a bunch of other outlines on the forest floor that are also coming back as illusion.
I relay this and I tell them the location of the areas I detect it.
Okay.
So the holes are illusions, or what was covering them was?
What was covering them?
All right.
Yeah. And then I detect how many other ones?
8.
8.
Are you able to like pinpoint detect, or you just know that they're there?
It's up to the DM because it's
she'd see the outline.
Okay, so congratulations, you're up front now.
Is it surrounding the spring?
Yeah.
Is there any gaps within like the floor, or is it kind of like a
Yeah. There's about 5-foot gaps in between each one of them.
Okay.
And she'd be able to like steer you through.
Which is I just like, and there's one, and there's one, and there's one, and this one. Pointing as I go.
Okay.
Is there a way we can mark them so like we don't, it's one thing to point them out, but can we mark them as we go along so we know
that would
where
be
to
a pretty good idea.
It only lasts 10 minutes, my guys.
So
Do you have any sort of magical attack?
Like a cantrip?
Or I mean, like, can you shift the ground?
He's essentially asking you to trigger them all.
Oh, ho ho ho! Like maybe wiggle the world around.
Yeah.
Maybe.
One second.
Wiggling the world sounds like a good idea. Or perhaps I just grab a loose rock off the ground and throw it at an area she said was a trap.
It rolls. Ground.
So it does not set it off. Interesting.
Well, in my pack, I have 10 torches in my pack, and you said how many holes there are?
8.
Okay, so I fucking put down a torch beside the perimeter of each one.
Can I just put my toe like I were to dip it in a pool of water on the edge of the illusion?
Sure. And when you do,
what happens?
It vanishes.
Okay, never mind. I don't use my torches.
No, you do the one. I let you do the one, and I watch you. I watch you do just the one torch, and then I just it with my toe and just look at you. Got it.
I smile and I put my torch back because I can take a joke.
Torches really aren't needed today. I don't know why everybody keeps using torches.
And then
Well, I
I
was just
just
using
like
it as
as
a
I walk,
marker.
oh, it was
That was a
and then
joke.
I walk along and I just like touch the edge of them with my toes, my little toesies. And I do a little boop.
Okay, and they disappear.
Sick. Continue along, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Towards the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah, huzzah.
Harumph, harumph, guffaw.
Right. As you come up to the spring, you see crisp blue water flowing over rocks and into a pool. Everything just seems so calm and peaceful here. You don't see anything out of the ordinary for natural spring.
Would have 10 minutes passed? Like, would it by the time as
You'd be
far
close after you guys were trying to figure it out and then poking.
do I detect any magic here? As it.
No.
Mm-hmm. I say that. I said I don't detect any magic here.
No magic.
No magic.
Sorry, what do we see?
A beautiful natural spring with crisp blue, clear water flowing over rocks and pools.
We look into the water. Is it just pure rocks, or is there anything in the water that we can see that it may be not where it belongs?
Clear water, almost.
Yeah. Is there anything at the bottom that we can see that may be abnormal, or is it literally just plain ass water that's clean?
Ass water.
Okay.
Ass water.
Okay. Sick.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this nice moment in this nice area to go ahead and just pray a little bit. And I'm going to pray to Njord and Uller. Or Uller.
How the hell do you spell that?
So Njord is Njord.
Yep.
He is the god of, so he's the Norse god of sea and wind. And then Uller is Ullr. And he is the god of hunting in winter.
I take the canteen that I have on my person, dump that water out, and I fill it with this one.
Right.
I take a canteen full of water from this like pool thing.
Mm-hmm. I drink some water. Just right out.
Refreshing.
Mm,
Why was this protected?
Hey, look around for more feety prints. Oh, not a-
Right. Looking around, see many animal tracks leading like around the water's edge. Don't see the boot prints here though.
Oh, okay.
They
You said this was a waterfall?
Very small one.
It's like a spring, so
Like the water's coming up through the
Spring,
ground and then flowing down rocks over into the pool. But it's
Oh,
not
it's
like
not like a.
super big. No.
Oh, I see. I see.
Think of a party hot tub size.
Okay.
Okay. There's only animal trails I can see. Animal trails.
can we like? Does the spring or the water lead towards anywhere? Can we follow that?
It seems to pool into this pool here, and from there you can't tell where it goes.
What do you mean you can't? It doesn't just go off into like a stream?
No, like it goes from the source up over the rocks and then into the pool, but it seems like it stays in the pool.
Mm-mm. I put a leaf on top of the water. Does it just stay idle, or does it go with the flow somewhere where it has
It goes
exit?
to the southern rim, the water there, over a period of time, but doesn't flow over.
I walk towards it.
Okay. We're standing above the leaf on the edge of the.
So that's where it guided. I just like dig at the ground a little bit to see if there's anything unusual about this place it decided to travel.
Some rock here, and some, I guess, dirt and mud from touching the edge of the pool. I guess looking in, the water may be passing underneath the rock.
Like, is this unusual to me, or this is something that happens in nature quite often? I wouldn't be surprised.
It's nothing too crazy, no.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like it's like a still water. Like
you
there's
guys
a thing that comes.
said that there wasn't any magic here. Remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it's not like some type of physical man-made thing that like
Yeah. Okay.
like a covering.
No, it
right?
doesn't. It doesn't look like somebody made it.
You said
Okay.
there's a waterfall that falls into the spring.
Yeah, it's like 6 inches, 8 inches.
Oh, okay. So it's yeah.
Very small.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
So
I
can
would
we
say
walk
quite
up
large.
Or is it like a mountain, or does it follow into the trees farther into the trees? I mean,
We're not in a clearing. Are we?
No, I'm just like.
No, I'm
Can we
curious.
continue, or
Well, there's no trees directly on the outside of this pool, no.
So we are in like a clearing.
I guess it's, but it's not like a big open area. Like it's just this pool.
small circle? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pictures, man, pictures.
So there's
Sure,
nothing.
smoke.
So there's nothing that we found around this pool. It's kind of just the tracks, and then.
And then all these magic visions. Yep.
Yeah, that surrounded it, which is the weirdest part about it. So like, is
maybe-
either this place is
yeah.
protected or something else, or it's hiding something.
Yeah, maybe they're just trying to protect it from people or creatures that don't. I don't know. They want it for themselves and just the animals.
There must be something significant about this place.
You said that leaf just went over to the south part of the pool?
Yep.
Any particular reason why it would have went that way, or just that's how the way it happened to go?
The water comes from the north side.
Okay, so it literally just
It
current,
could
yeah.
just push it.
Yeah. Well,
I stick my head in the pool.
Is very brisk on your head.
Do I see anything? Because it's a very clear water, right? But we're not exactly looking
Are you
towards the
like
middle.
feeling around in there? Or are you just
I'm,
sticking
I'm
your head in?
head in, eyes open. Like I'm looking towards the center of it.
You're looking for like an underground stream or tunnel or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't see anything like that. Guess if you felt around soft sand rock. Roll investigation for me.
Investigation. That's what I'm good at.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have any points in investigation. 15.
What? I'm actually really surprised with that. Okay.
I am good at looking for monsters.
I was gonna say like, but I thought your investigation would be super high. Oh, okay. So 15 though. Around you find a teacup buried in the sand.
Hmm.
I pull out the teacup.
It is a small teacup, porcelain in nature.
Would you say the pool has more or less than 5 cubic feet of water in it? More? Can I
Oh,
push?
damn it, Jay.
What? Shut. Never mind.
Could you what?
Do I see Brendan pick up this teacup?
Sure.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you were
doing it in
looking
front
at
of
yeah.
everybody.
Cool. I push about 5 cubic feet of water away from that area.
Okay. So water
Does-
spills out of the pool
Sure.
and starts flooding the area around. Water is now pushed away.
Do we see any more things?
Dirt and sand and rock.
Okay, no additional teacups or any unusual things. Just that. Okay. You could walk there if you want, Brendan.
I walk. Is there anything like I just like other than the teacup? Like I'm looking around that area.
No, you don't
Yeah.
find anything else.
Okay.
Not anything.
I
Give you space to investigate, that's all.
step out of the pool. I look towards the two ladies. Apologies, and I take off my pants and I wade into the pool. I'm heading towards the center.
With the water gone?
No, I release it. I
okay.
release it.
No, like yeah, just going in.
Okay. All right, you walk into this.
How deep is it?
To your waist.
Hmm.
And at this point, yeah, I look along the bottom again.
Don't seem to find anything else. Bottom.
Okay. I go back to where my pants were. Well, that was a waste of time. Now I am cold and wet.
I could have pushed the water away from you if you wanted. I don't know why you decided to swim.
Sometimes it's just good to just look at things.
Okay. You
Um,
said you were cold and wet. I could have helped.
and put my pants back on. I don't know. I fill the teacup with water and I take a drink.
very cold, refreshing, and you feel classy.
I am classy. Okay. So we came to the pool. Obviously, there's stuff on the other side of the pool, correct? Like from the direction we came?
Yes.
What's over that way?
If you were to continue past the pool?
Yeah.
Or forest.
I look towards everybody. Do we stop here or do we keep going?
Might as well keep going.
Yep. I'm with you guys.
Onwards.
So, so you said there was no footprints or anything, no human footprints in and around the pool. Should we do a quick little 360 search to see if we can find those human footprints again?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do a quick 360 look to see if we see anything or anything out of the ordinary, I guess. Claw marks.
I got an 11 on survival.
I have a 10 on survival this time. Yay! Look at us.
You would find the footprints back where they had left off, but they don't seem to be going in any other direction.
So it's just basically the footprints are only in the direction that we already came from.
Yeah.
Are there footprints going back the direction that we came from, or is it only to this location?
Both ways.
Okay. Is there? So well, obviously because we didn't roll so great, we don't notice anything else that would indicate a direction of travel that looks out of the ordinary.
The animals go in, like, keep going the direction away, I guess the southwest, but no like humanoid ones or Wendigo prints.
Yeah.
An animal prints going a direction.
Yep.
Is it like all these animal prints are kind of going that direction together?
Well, not like they're using the exact same path, but like different paths going over in that direction. Yes.
Okay, well, there's a high amount of animal traffic going that direction. Why not?
Might as well.
Yep.
Onwards and upwards.
You guys are looking at about pushing noon at as you continue to follow the prints.
Mm-hmm.
What's the marching order?
Want to just stick with the two of us in front still?
Yes.
Yep.
Luke, you would assume that there a deer using the central of the animal paths. Some larger, possibly bears. The more southern of the paths. But those ones seem to now away from the and go in a more southern direction. You guys would also tell that some of the other paths that look possibly rabbits, some of them kind of spread out and which is stop at this point. The deer prints can is gonna keep going or
I missed everything about the deer prints.
okay, the deer prints continue in the southwestern direction, but all the other ones have either stopped or gone more south.
Unusual.
Continue southwest.
But if they stop, that means they turned around. My question, or
Well, I think he's just saying that all the other animals just kind of broke off into a different direction.
And the
Oh.
deer specifically went this
Yeah.
way.
okay, so it's not an unusual thing.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of weird that so many animal prints would be all together, and then all of a sudden, yeah. But I mean, it's
That's
game
a-
trails. Animals naturally follow like paths in the woods and stuff like that because it's the easiest way to access.
Okay, so if it's not
So-
unusual, then it's fine. It's not like something is like deterring them or scaring them from being in this area.
Well, I never know. It's D&D, right? Like just because it's
Yeah.
kind of how it works in
Yeah.
normal life doesn't mean that it always translates.
Yeah. So more then I guess it's a question to the DM. As somebody who is involved with nature, would I see this activity as unusual or not?
Not really, no. Seems they all congregated at a source of water and then they gone
Okay.
between the traps and then eventually spread out.
Okay.
Not
Cool.
super weird.
Okay. Yeah, that's all. So we just continue to walk.
The only thing that you think is odd is that they there was also bear tracks.
The fact that bears and deer were walking together.
Not that the deer was being followed by the bear.
Well, don't know for sure, but
Yeah, because doesn't that happen if they share trails? Like I don't know why.
Can I roll Can I roll another survival check to see if the footprints are roughly the same same age, or if they be different time periods?
sure.
Yeah. Well, not gonna find anything out with the 5.
You
I'm
have
just, I was just curious what would you think I would pick up on as this being unusual and out of the normal?
the thing that you would pick up unusual, the fact that there's bear, deer, and rabbit tracks all going to and from this same spot. Deer and the rabbit continue to.
But not the bear.
Well, the bear does. Just their destination isn't the same.
Mhm. I relay this. Yeah, just a repeat of what you said. I'm not gonna get it word for word. They already heard it, but I just tell them they know now. That's all.
Bear.
Bear,
Bear.
Deer.
number 1 threat to America.
and
No.
rabbit.
The Russian bear.
No, I'm actually saying like we should follow the bear one.
Yeah, no, I'm in agreement. We should follow the bear.
Veer off and start continuing south toward the bear destination.
Yes.
'Kay.
Wherever that is.
Yes. Could I have a lot of you a deck save?
No.
21.
You say a 1?
21.
Oh.
Not a 1.
All I heard was 1.
No. 19 plus 2.
Well, that's much better.
Yes.
I got a 19 plus. Where is my app?
I got 16.
Going over the best builds for both Igniter and Reflux playstyles.
Dex?
This is really
19,
highly
20, 21,
because of all of your
22.
normal abilities,
I got a 10.
and it increases their
10?
damage.
Yeah.
All of you, other than Silifrey, You're
11. Sorry, my God. Sorry.
okay.
11.
All of you but Silifrey hear a click and whoosh and jump out of the way as you see a log materialize and smash her in the chest
Oh,
Ooh.
as it swings from the trees.
ouch. Do I get like flung?
Yeah, you get knocked backwards.
No.
Take. I rolled so shitty. 3 points of damage.
It's
Thank you so much.
like the world's smallest log.
Right?
Are
I
you
mean,
all right?
I'm fine. That sucked though. I gotta pay attention a little bit better.
It's
Can
unfortunate
I-
that happened.
Can I tell where that came from?
Yeah, it's a log held up by ropes tied into the trees. It's hanging there right in front of you.
Ewoks.
Perfect. Must be.
Hippies?
But as unfortunate as it is that happened, it's also a positive because it means that we are clearly going in the right direction.
Exactly.
So
Very true.
that one, it being tied up by ropes, can I kind of discern that this one's more man-made as opposed to magical now?
Yeah,
Okay. Then yeah, we're getting very close.
but as you're
But-
jumping out of the way, I said it materialized. It was.
Yeah.
You didn't see it until it started randomly appearing.
Yeah. So it's a mixture. It's probably like a mixture of both kind of thing. Like it is man-made, but it was being hidden by the old magic. Got it.
Whatever it is, they are very good with illusion.
So far.
You guys are good for decks.
I do the best.
Well, I mean,
Well, most of you.
I try. It's I just get
Silly's got to be careful.
I get distracted a little bit. The trees are very beautiful.
Fair.
Anyway, let us continue.
As always, let's
Unless there's
start
more that
with
we
your
wanna
stat
look around
prioritization.
here.
Like I briefly mentioned before, we will be focusing on crit,
Nope.
so you're going to want to split your stats mainly
Bears.
into crit as your primary
Mhm.
stat and swiftness as your secondary. This means that you want a
Alright,
crit swift.
let's go. Let's find some bears. Are there any scratch marks on the trees anymore?
Oh yeah. Bear
Uh,
marks.
Bear marks everywhere.
Barely.
Oh,
They
come on.
don't leading in any direction. Just kind of random.
They keep going in the direction of the tracks.
Onward and upwards.
Let's keep going.
Onwards. This is very exciting.
Hey,
I'm
you
just
guys-
happy that there's no Winnebagos.
Winnebagos.
What's a Winnebago?
I don't know. The thing, the monsters. The monsters are going away from.
It's a Wendigo.
Yeah, that's what I
Winnebe-
said.
Winnebago is an RV.
Yeah,
What's that?
that's why I was
What's that?
laughing.
What's an
What's an
RV?
RV?
What's an RV?
It's an RV.
What's an
It's a
RV?
recreation vehicular.
What's a
Mobile living. It's going to be big.
That's an MV. What is R?
I am confused.
Anywho, carrying on.
Is a
Right.
Winnebago a type of monster?
It is not.
I mean, it could be. Don't tempt me. I will make it.
Okay. Onward. Bears.
It's a cousin of mimics.
Yes.
Okay. As you continue to follow the bear tracks, you notice that there is more and more there are more and more footprints the further you go on. You see a lot of scratch marks and come across a half-eaten deer. All that's really left of it is the head and the legs.
Fresh or quite old?
Medium, so not super old, but not like it was just eaten. There's still flesh on the skull. Looks like animals had ravaged it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You guys are getting more over into
It's been quite the interesting adventure.
the night, potentially.
I mean, if it's afternoon, we got plenty of time.
Okay. Well, to get back time.
Time for what?
I don't know. What's gonna happen?
I don't know. You tell me.
Stuff happens at night at the logging camp. I can't tell you what's gonna happen.
Yes,
Night
and we're going to
call?
stop it, finding the people that are doing it.
Potentially. All right. Continuing on. You
Yes.
are coming up to large rock face and see a dark opening from between the trees.
A dark opening.
It's a cave, if you will.
Ah, a cave.
Well, we've come this far.
Might as well go inside.
Yep.
Mhm.
I light a torch.
Wait. Do we want to announce ourselves like that with a torch?
Who has dark vision? They should
Oh
leave.
no, never mind. I don't need a stupid torch. I do have dark vision. Fuck.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
only person in here that does not have dark vision is me. And then I put on my
No, I
glasses.
don't have dark vision.
Halflings have dark vision.
Oh,
Only
okay, then I have
humans
dark
don't.
vision. Oh, okay. I have dark vision.
Humans get an extra feet. They don't get dark vision.
Yes, but I have dark vision.
But
And
he
I
has Googles.
because of my
These are
Googles.
These are googly eyes.
Oh, do they have the eyeballs on springs? Please tell me they do.
Yes.
No, they're goggles of night.
Aw.
Very serious.
Very serious goggles of night.
Serious business.
All right. As you walk up to the cave itself, Pebble, you would smell bear. You
Okay.
would recognize it as bear.
This is where the bear lives.
Oh wait, halflings don't have dark vision. Fuck, she's
They
right.
don't?
Now I
Damn.
just Google.
What? I thought they did.
No, they have lucky instead.
Oh,
and
well,
brave
yeah,
and-
Lucky's pretty damn
yeah.
good.
So I don't. Okay, so that's correct.
And you used to be slow too, so feel happy.
Before we enter the cave, I am going to pull my hammer out. Just in case.
Fair.
That is a smart idea. And
I also have my shield. I also have my shield up and ready to go to block anything from the front as well.
I also have my shield out. And
Okay.
and I have grabbed my weapon.
I tug on the smart man's jacket and be like, should I turn into a bear?
might not be a bad idea.
I turn into a bear in a whirl of leaves.
God. No.
Number one threat to America: shape-shifting bears.
Oh,
Well,
No, I'm a shape-shifting halfling
I
who
was just gonna
happens to be
say,
a bear.
better hope it's not mating season for the bears.
when Pebble turns
That's
into a
inappropriate.
bear, I'm just gonna.
That's inappropriate.
I was gonna say I'm not touching that one.
I only say that because I played a game where you pissed off the DM and they turned into a Trask, or they spawned in a Trask, and then the druid somehow got away with turning into Trask. Then it's fornication, and they rolled a 1 and they turned back into a halfling during the fornication, and we never saw the halfling again.
So
What the fuck?
why would that even fly?
That's dark.
Why would what? I think the
None.
DM was done at that point.
Oh, I
we,
see.
We had a couple murder hobos, and it was getting really annoying. But yeah, I lost a druid friend that day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who's going into the cave first?
I'm gonna cast resistance on whoever is going into the cave first.
Well, I guess I'll go first.
I'll go second as a bear.
I will go third.
I will bring up the rear, obviously.
So
Wait a minute. Now, okay, Jay, you shapeshifted into a bear. Do you have the strength of a bear, or are you still like your strength?
No, I'm a strength of bear. I'm a bear. I'm a goddamn bear now.
Okay, for the lulz, since I make you ride my shoulder all the time, are you totally down if I ride you as my?
Yes.
Yes.
I throw you. I just bite you. A scruffy, stupid collar. It's a dire bear too. FY. It's not just
bare
stupid.
necessity.
I am now a bear cavalier.
Okay, so riding on the bear, you're gonna go into the cave.
But I can't see, so it's like a weird ratatouille thing.
Oh God.
I don't think bears have dark vision, so it's like ratatouille. You are a ratatouille, Gabi.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to clear this cave.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, your head's like near the top of the opening, Arjak. So you can lean forward.
I'm gonna lean, yeah.
Okay. And as you go to walk in, Pebble smashes her head off a rock wall.
What?
Oh, I suppose, yeah, because your head would be forward of mine.
And the opening disappears.
Oh no!
Did we get Wile Coyote?
Did we get Wile E. Coyote?
Yes.
God.
Fuck's sakes.
Oh. I can't cast magic in bear form. I'm just this 12-foot. It's like a typical dire bear is 12 feet long and weighs about 8,000 pounds. So
Dope.
that's my size.
It's a big fucking bear.
And if we just got fucking Wile E. Coyote, we'll fucking Coyote's character is starting like that. So
And
dumb.
because Luke's been super fucking worried this whole time and trying to figure shit out. Luke, you swear you heard snickering.
Somebody is watching.
Ooh.
Somebody is watching us.
You know what
Bears have
direction?
crazy hearing. I have
Perception check on direction.
I just also want to point out too that just happened, and I'm laughing my ass off. I appreciate this joke.
I got
Like,
12.
I don't know how a bear giggles, but I try.
You think it's somewhere behind you guys, but you can't pinpoint it.
Can Jay smell it? Because she's a bear.
Keen smell, advantage on wisdom perception.
Sure, try.
Rolling. 16 plus perception is at 15, so it's a +5. So 16. So 21.
Directly from where you have come from.
Do I smell it?
Jay, there's no dire bears in 5e.
I said 5e diver.
Where?
I googled it. I saw it's a part of my list.
It was dire wolf and then a brown bear.
Brown bear. Okay, well, fuck. Okay, so I thought it was dire bear. Sorry,
Yeah, because
I
dire
misread.
bear's homebrew.
Oh, sorry. I wrote down the animals that I could change into, and then I just googled the stats, so I just miswrote it. So I'll just go. Would the smell be the
Still
same?
get keen smell,
Yeah, you still get
Okay.
keen smell.
So effectively,
but you're
it's
smaller.
I'm just a little smaller. Hold on. Let me Google brown bear. Sorry about
You're
that.
still a large creature.
Just not dire.
Yeah, the closest thing to a dire bear would be a cave bear, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're not there yet.
No, there used to be dire everything.
Yeah, I missed that.
But functionally,
'Cause every
the
time
bit
dire was
stays.
there, it's like it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it is, it's terrifying. So while all this was happening, my Google Maps opened up a random like directions to a place in the States and was like, here you go. And I'm like, what? Apparently Kelly's TikTok set off something in the living room because our house is run by Google. And it sent me directions to a random like messy address from the States, and it's like 37 hours by car. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm getting this. But she's like, yeah, apparently we're going on a trip. It's fucking weird.
A trip to Vegas, trip to have a trip to. Fuck it. That's what I
No,
said.
it was like somewhere in Texas. I'm good. Good. I'll just go to my hometown.
So as far like the thing has been smelt out.
Yeah, behind you guys.
Okay, I just spin around. Fuck the size scale. I assume Gobby's still on my back, and I just start walking to the direction of the smell. Just smelling the road like an old greyhound.
Yes, bear. Lead
Sorry.
us.
Sniffing,
I did.
and then you see Wendigo poke out from a tree.
I do a fall of a like a little jump, like a little back step.
About 100 feet from you, but you can see it down the path that you guys came. It's just poked its head out, claws wrapped around the tree in front of it, looking.
Broad goddamn daylight.
Yep.
I tell it to come on out. We know that we know that it's tricking us, and it's not a Wendigo. And then I also applaud him. I applaud the creature on that solid prank back there. So I am now trying to open dialogue with whatever the hell this thing is.
Guys,
And
do this, but I'm not feeling.
I will do a, what can we call that one? A persuasion or performance?
What's up, Sarah?
I'm just not feeling good right now, so I am gonna go to sleep if that's okay.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to leave, but please continue. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It's just my stomach started not feeling good.
Feel better.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, guys.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
It's
Okay.
you're going to hear chuckling from the direction of the Wendigo, and it's going to duck back behind the tree.
Does it like disappear completely, or is it still there?
You can't see
I
it.
full on charge. I charge. I just run and you're Gobby. You're coming fucking with me. I
Sounds
just
good.
run at it.
You're running at that Wendigo?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll try to stop about 10 feet before I hit where it was.
Hey, make a deck
Like-
save for me.
Oh ho ho! It's getting spicy. Okay. 14 plus 3.
Jump out of the way as a tree appears right where you were running.
Fucking
Nice.
continue to go. Don't even phase
And
me,
you
brah. Keep going.
keep barreling at the tree.
I keep going
And-
in the direction I was trying to go.
As you, like, what are you doing as you reach the tree?
What do you mean? Didn't I dodge it?
The one that the Wendigo is behind.
I just kept-
I'm gonna. Hold on. I will do a. Would that be an insight check or perception check to see if that Wendigo is still there, or if it's I can kind of see it through the tree somewhere?
You don't see it. The thick tree. You don't see it.
Dragons.
Can Jay still smell it?
I assume.
You never could smell it.
Yeah, I said I can smell.
Yeah. You smell something. I never said you smelled that.
But I didn't. Didn't we charge in the direction of the smell?
No, I asked you if you charge in the direction of the
What
Wendigo.
separate space? Oh, I didn't know that there were separate places. I should have. I just Leroy Jenkins it. So I smell nothing. I guess I relate to
Not
them.
here, no.
Yeah, I smell nothing. You in you here in your head.
What do you mean you don't smell anything? Where did it go?
I don't know. I just tried to get it as fast as I could.
So you charged at the Wendigo, and we lost the smell?
Do I
definitely
still
appears
smell?
that way.
She never lost the
anything in the other-
smell. She
No,
charged
no,
at the
there's-
Wendigo. She didn't follow her nose. She followed what she saw.
Okay, follow your nose. Where does your nose lead us?
I fucking charged the other direction. Hard U-turn like a lawnmower with like tiny wheels. Just fucking spinning on a dime.
So you run back and you stop, sniff up, and you know there's something up in this tree.
I start to climb. Yeah, do it.
Start to climb. And you
Or I push on it like
you
a
hear
barrel, like a
giggling.
Winnie the Pooh.
You
Can I push on
It's
it?
a
Like a...
big ass tree.
Oh, then I just climb it. Then never mind about that. Just climb it. And it's either tell what is it? Gabby, what's your character's name again?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off while you climb the tree.
It's like you're
Why?
in or out.
Why?
You're in or out.
That could be real funny. When you
I
get
was thinking
dropped a
about just
bear on you.
just keeping my mouth shut, and then all of a sudden I was just like, no, because if she falls, then I'm gonna have a bear fall on me.
Yes.
You could probably sit up to grab a tree. Like you in or out.
No, I'm hopping off for this one.
Okay, then I keep going as soon as I hear that. I don't even wait for him. I don't even stop to pull over. I just fucking keep. I just go. He hops off before I start. I guess. Coward. Just kidding. I don't call him a coward. Have some
At
fun.
this point,
Pranks.
Arjack, you think you feel something touch your shoulder.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast.
Same with Luke.
Can I do a? Would it be a perception check to see if we can figure out turn around in time to like actually see if it was the little trickster thing?
It's up to you. You can always look at what's on your shoulder.
Well, okay, yeah, I'll take a look at what's on my shoulder, I guess.
Each one of you sees a Wendigo standing next to you with their hand on your shoulder.
Even the bear in the tree?
No, not you.
Hmm.
Just the ones on the ground.
We see Wendigos with their hands on our shoulder.
Yep.
Okay, the Wendigo trick is old.
Yeah, I swing my hammer. Fuck it.
And it disappears.
Come out and talk. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe we can get them out of the forest if you at least talk with us.
You'll get them out?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out why you need them out, but if it's a decent enough reason, absolutely.
Then make your pet get out of my tree.
She's not a pet, she's Pebble. Ask her nicely.
Rawr.
Fuck's sakes, Jim.
Pebble, please get out of my tree before I help you.
Rawr. I just go. I fucking get down, but it doesn't stop me from scratching my back like Winnie the Baloo, the bear. Like,
Okay, and you are going to see a tiny little gnome flicker and appear at the top of the tree.
Man, if you put him on the ground, I was so ready to just soccer kick him across the forest.
All right then. Who are you?
Right.
Fucking bastard, Gobby.
I'm Weeble.
I am Luke.
This
This
is
is
my
our
part
job.
of the forest.
And
Oh,
what makes it
shoot.
your part of the forest?
I have lived here forever. My father lived here forever. Nobody comes here. We live here. And they came.
Who's we?
My family. I'm the only one around, though. Everyone else died.
Okay. So you're just upset that they're in your forest.
Yeah, and they're cutting it down.
Plant the trees back.
They're
And what's
wrecking
wrong with them doing
all
some
the
logging?
paths for the animals. No, it's terrible. Stealing the trees.
The
mean-
trees would go away and then come back again. It is the way. It is the way.
Yeah, are they not planting trees when they take some down?
They are, but they're cutting everything down, and all that's gonna be left is little trees.
What is that's how the cycle works. You can't plant you can't take away as much, they do it in sections, do they not? They plant one section, move on, and then in a few years time those littles become big.
You've seen their
And then
camp.
they're-
It's all gonna be like that soon. I've seen these guys before.
But you said you've always been here.
I have. To the edge of mine.
When you say your mine, like what part of the forest is yours?
This rock face that you walked into up into the rock face of their camp.
So you are emperor here.
Oh. Take care of it here.
Do you have any documentation proving ownership?
Animals know.
I do not talk with animals, so I cannot confirm or deny this.
Can any of you?
Can I? Question mark? Been using a lot of silly magic, so hopefully I have enough.
Can you talk to animals?
I'm taking a look. I don't think so. Oh yeah, speak with animals.
Look
I'm
at
like
that.
a druid that can't talk
I
to
was
animals.
just
Are you
like,
fucking kidding me?
should you?
This is the first time I played a druid. Let me be.
No, it'd
Right.
just be absolutely
You promise,
hilarious, Jay.
promise not to hurt them.
Gonna hurt any animal.
Terry, come out here. And he's gonna snap his finger, and you're gonna see a cave appear on the wall about 20 feet away from where you guys walked into.
Do you what? My call dropped a little.
Okay, so about 20 feet away from where you bashed your head into the wall is gonna appear a cave entrance, and you're gonna see a large bear walk out.
Is he an illusion? I can't talk to him because oh wait. Hold on. Speak with animals is a spell. It's a spell to say I'm in a bear form. I can't cast a spell, but because
But
I'm a
you
bear,
are
do
a
I know
bear.
bear language?
Yes, you'd be able to
No,
talk
it
to a
counts.
bear. Hey, this large brown bear walks out and just looks at you guys. Terry, tell him that I take care of this place. And Terry is going to look at the group of you, and then he's going to look at Pebble. Yeah, he takes care of this place.
Where does this place extend from?
From the Great Ridge to the spring, all the way to where my home is here.
What has he done to protect you?
Uses magic and tries to keep other people out. Hunters and loggers cutting down our trees.
Before the loggers, how has his lineage protected you guys or had any other benefit from this partnership between gnome and animal?
They keep anyone out here trying to hunt or wreck our water supplies or our food sources. Father died trying to stop farmers from coming in.
Does he protect you or is it self-interest? Maybe he just wants this all to himself and you just happen to be a beneficiary.
Worst case, I think it's a mutual thing. By him helping
Okay.
himself, he's helping us. But he never tries to harm any of us. He buries like we do.
I do like the good berry.
Everyone likes a good berry.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
they're a monster.
Oh, I know.
That and fish. I do like fish.
Mm. Oh, yes. Fish, yes. And then we just kind of devolve into like talking about food.
He does weird things though sometimes.
Like what?
He uses a tea set at the pond.
He has hands. Let him.
Yeah, but why a tea set? Doesn't even drink tea.
Does he like berries?
Well, of course he
Or
likes
does he
berries.
just pretend to like Does he just pretend to like berries? Everything is in
Oh,
question.
you
now.
can tell when someone doesn't like berries.
Oh,
The worst
yeah,
kind of people.
Oh, yeah, you can. Absolutely. Not to be trusted. So I guess I relate to the group, like confirm he does protect forests, and he yeah. So I just say the bear confirms his story, and they don't have to know I wasted about like 10 minutes talking about food with this bear.
Are you guys need anything else or
Whose cabin is that?
What cabin?
The cabin with the body part.
Oh, that's not a real cabin.
Thought so. Okay.
Are you Terry?
No, that's Terry. Gonna point at the bear.
Mm. Wait, you turn him into a human?
No, I made them
Then
think
how-
they had a guy. Terry was the laziest guy in the place, but it was a way that I knew what they were gonna do next.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Okay. So you're trying to just get them out of your forest.
Yeah. Never hurt anybody. Just wanted to scare them so they'd leave.
Is there a bargain between one and another? Is there some type of deal? They are already trying to do sustainable things. Is there more you request? Maybe a boundary? But
Like, get out.
so is only all or nothing.
All, or I guess I make them not get sleep ever, and then they'll eventually just quit.
More will come. That is the cycle.
I'll keep scaring them.
That's a very tiring life you decide to live.
It's kind of funny sometimes.
Okay. So you have this handled, though. You don't want our help.
Well, if you get rid of them, that'd be awesome.
What would you say if they were to just forest in a different direction away from your home?
Like somebody else's area?
Not your area. They need to be able to cut lumber and build their town and their home. They're replanting the trees, but if you're worried about them encroaching on your part of the woods,
I wouldn't have a problem if it was just a tiny place, and then they let the trees grow up again.
But that's what they
So-
already do.
No. They do tiny places as they go, but they're clear cutting it.
so in other words, you don't want them. You want them to not clear cut.
Yeah,
Like,
because they're wrecking
But
the
like-
forest.
but like how? Okay, like what? Just for clarity reasons, this is like old timey wimey type logging. Like it's not going to be that crazy, isn't it? Like compared to our modern machinery.
Well, if they're taking all
Really-
the trees from a certain area over a period of time.
Yeah, the period of time is like the key to this. Like if it's slowly, then it should be replenishable in a. Like, do we hear? I don't want to get into the. I'm not going to Google how to log a forest in the 1920s. God damn it!
So
No,
All right,
Jake,
so-
they're clear cutting the forest.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're
So-
cutting out
No,
all the trees in the area because whoever ordered it needs so many trees.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
you
No,
what.
I'm just thinking of the logistics of it. How many men and like how how
Well, they have
fast it
a
replants.
big mining camp, so they'd be able to cut down quite a few trees. Like the longest time that they would need is transporting them.
So how
Jay,
about
this isn't going to take years. This is going to take a
Yeah.
lot less.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Hey,
know. I thought this process was slow without the tech.
It's
That's
not
all.
a slow
No.
project. No.
No, you can still, yeah, even the old timey ways, they were still. Anyways, I also suggest to the little critter here, what if we were to make a deal where instead of clear cutting, they work with you to do selective cutting or shelter wood cutting? So, in other words, trees that are already near their end of their life cycle but are still usable for their needs. And then that way they can clear it out and it helps the younger trees with more room to grow.
That's acceptable. But what they're doing
Or
right
what
now
about-
is not.
Well, obviously, that's what I was sitting there saying. It's like, you're not happy with clear cutting. They still need to be able to cut trees. So we need to be able to figure out what's going to work. So like I was saying,
They're gonna get
we
the
have
ones that are
select-
just gonna rot and sure take them.
well, I
That's
wouldn't,
different.
there's gonna be ones that they're near. Obviously, if they're dead, they're no use to them. Like they still need to be able to
They're
build.
the ones that in a
but they-
year or two will die. Like
There you go. Yeah, and
That's
then also
fine.
there's also strip cutting too, which is instead of clear cutting, you just go ahead and you just take a strip, creates a little bit of a corridor. It allows for animals to have more freedom of movement, and then they keep on replanting as they go.
Try the other one first.
There you go.
I don't like that.
So
It doesn't look
between
as natural.
selective cutting and shelter wood cutting, sounds good.
Okay.
I mean, he has a point. Like the animals also need to be able to live here.
They're
No,
home
but if you
first.
so if you do selective cutting, it promotes forest growth because you're letting light in and you're thinning out the trees, and it promotes more flora and fauna because you have
Oh, it
more
does, yeah.
light instead of dead wood.
That's what the shelter wood cutting is. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
cutting
Like,
of,
He's
like-
more apprehensive when you got to strip cutting.
okay, so
Wow.
we found the line.
Bravo, we win.
You
Checkmate.
can always scare them. You can tell them that the Wendigos, you found their leader or something and told them this is what they have to do so that they'll stop.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally 100% going to make up
You don't
some
have to
bullshit.
tell them that a gnome told you. They don't. I didn't see many gnomes in that camp, so
No, we can't just say a gnome did it because they won't take you seriously.
or that you talked to Terry. Well, they think Terry's dead anyways.
So I have absolutely no problem saying we spoke to some form of Wendigo monster thing and came to some sort of agreement. I am surprised that Pebble were willing to let them log.
No, in my head, like that's why I clarified. I didn't realize it, and I just assumed they were small scale, and it didn't matter if they planted it. They're slow, so the regeneration is just like the same as they're burning. Like that's why I was asking about them cutting and then replanting, and I assume it's just like like a turnover crop. You plant, you could take one area, it regrows, you come back, cycle, right? But if it's like
would
as
do that, but it would be quite a while before they would grow up again, and in that time, lots of habitats would be destroyed.
yeah, no, that and then like I said, that's why we were clarifying it for a bit because I thought it wasn't as impactful because I didn't really see the volume. I just didn't assume it was that much. Yeah, that's it. That's why I wasn't really affected by it because I just didn't know. Didn't look at the intricacies of logging before I started this D&D campaign. God damn it!
I mean, you didn't need to look up the intricacies. You could just listen by the context.
I don't know, but scale in that time, who knows?
What time?
What time? When you don't have like actual like motorized vehicles and like when things are easier to do because we have like tech that does 80% of the work?
You mean like magic?
What do you mean? Oh, magic exists, I guess, but you're still not going to get average loggers to do magic. Is there magic loggers here?
Not here, but they're easily
See?
can be.
Not for this specific time. This is all I
Costs
see.
more.
What do you mean
It's just-
specific time? This is a fantasy world.
It
It's not a
costs more.
timeline.
No, time as in now, as in like what we're seeing now. Like during this time period that we are in now.
Yes,
Like-
it wouldn't be weird to have like magical logging or like somebody coming in and
No, that's not what I mean. As in like
destroying a
the duration of the game.
like
Yeah, like what is the events that are happening now?
right now. No, you have
Yes, that's what I mean.
just lumberjacks essentially.
Yeah, so how would I
in
know?
this place.
How would I know about logging?
Based off of what he's telling us.
Yeah, you would know more now that he told you.
Yeah,
But
but before I
and
didn't. I
he-
just took that other guy's word.
He's more invested in it because he's directly affected by it right now.
Yeah. I'm just taking information as it comes. That's all. Okay, now what?
Well, I guess now we need to go just speak to those in charge.
And tell them what?
Tell them we spoke with the Wendigo leader. There's a whole
Mm.
bunch of them, and they've been patient, but they're not going to be for much longer.
So how does that translate into is that them we are trying to get him to leave entirely or to have more sustainable logging?
Sustainable.
So the Wendigo wants more sustainable logging? How do we spin this?
Well, we will say they were intelligent enough to speak to, and we suggested something, and they were willing to work with that. So you get what you want, and they get what they
And
want.
you know about Wendigos, and they used to be humanoid.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I don't know. We'll
So-
spin it as if they take many trees, the animals will leave, and then they'll have to eat people.
Ooh, I like that.
Are we all in agreement that we're going to go lie to the humans?
Yeah, I got no
We'll
problem with that.
Yeah, we'll prank the humans.
Just double checking in case people are like, well, our job is to blah, blah, blah. No, I think it is more useful. to help
I
these
like to prank. I like to prank.
All right.
I don't really think of it. I don't think of it as pranking. I think of it as they're not necessarily doing a good thing. They're not doing a good thing by just trying to cut everything down and be assholes about it. So
Yeah, and then we're shifting the truth, and then laughing about it later because they believed us, right? Is that not a prank? It's a prank. Let's go.
I wouldn't call it a prank. I would just call it manipulating the situation.
Yeah, it's a prank. It's prank. We're talking the same.
Whatever makes you feel better, little one.
It does not feel better. It's just facts. Spitting facts. I stare at you as a bear.
all right. So you guys gonna head back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. He's going to give you Pebble. He's going to give you a rock with a hole in it.
Like a donut?
Yeah, like a donut. You look through there, you won't get stuck in my traps.
So how does he give it to me? In my bear paw, or like does he just like take it like a horse, where you have the open palm and you hope you not bite the fingies? Like how is he passing it to me?
He puts it on your snout.
Okay, I balance it and I tip it over to the smart man.
I take it. Okay.
Saves me from getting rid of them, and should be able to get there safely. The animals won't mess with you either.
I let him know that I booped a few, and you may have to put them back up if you want.
Oh, god damn it. Which ones?
I don't know. The one by the pool.
Not my pool.
The smart man put his butt in it.
The watering bath hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, the watering bath hole. I took a dip.
And a sip. He took a dip and a sip.
Well, I wouldn't drink out of there.
There was a teacup there.
Yeah, but you're allowed to drink your own bath water.
Man, I'm so glad I didn't drink out of that pond.
If I wasn't in bear form, I'd probably dump out the canteen that I spilled. But it's in bear form.
Sell it, right?
Huh?
Yeah, you're allowed to
Fuck's
sell your
sakes.
I like how she's like, what? Fuck.
I once again start laughing.
Oh.
Okay. Well, this has been very productive.
It has been. It was a good day. We crushed this in an evening. It's not even It's not even dinner time. We win. Well, let's go prank some humans. And I trot along.
So what gave my Wendigo away?
What
What was the
fact
biggest
that you
thing?
killed nobody.
What kind of monster would you have that lives in the woods but doesn't necessarily eat people?
Wendigos
Bears.
definitely eat people. Bears, a lot of bears
Well,
or wolves.
I wanted the threat of being eaten.
Are you taking our feedback, or are you just saying how you are right?
Well, obviously it didn't work. Not completely. Like
Maybe.
ghosts? Everybody's
Ghosts?
afraid of ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Ghosts?
Think that would have worked better.
No.
Oh.
Vampires. Vampires are scary.
Why would a vampire be in the woods?
I don't know. We just saw one.
The woods?
No. Oh yeah, and that happened probably quite some time ago. Then I forgot what timing because we chilled. Never mind.
Which, the vampire?
Never mind. Yeah, didn't that happen months ago?
No.
No.
Oh shit! I don't know nothing then.
Days?
We-
If that.
Days? We took a couple, like a day break, and then
Yeah, but yeah, somebody Terry turned into a vampire at the logging camp.
What?
Terry's a
turned into-
vampire. You
How
said
is
why would be in
Terry
you
gonna-
asked why he would be in the forest. I said, "There's people. There's food source. Why couldn't they be?" It doesn't matter though.
Just seems so
Never mind.
like way to left field. Like I don't know. Maybe a treant or something. I don't know, like a big scary tree monster.
Probably would have been better than a Wendigo.
Yeah, but Wendigos are just creepy looking.
But they also generally eat people, whereas you showed restraint. So
True.
the smart man here was able to see through your charade. Not to mention, too, if you do fake blood, don't use strawberry jam.
Or keep using it. Just provide more bread.
I gotta think about what I'm gonna use next time this happens again.
Real blood.
No,
Not
not
as
real
tasty.
blood. Squeamish.
Gesundheit.
Right. Well, good luck. Hoping that you are able to pull it off.
Well, you have to continue being a Wendigo. Gotta keep them in line. You still got to prank them. You still have a role to play after today.
That's true. Just have to.
Keep you busy.
Well, I guess if you tell them that, it makes them look less like they want to eat them. So that makes my Wendigo a little bit more believable.
Yes, this is an excellent prank.
Okay. I have to go get some berries for Terry. A little grumpy, I think. Good luck.
Oh, he does love berries. Try to find him a salmon. He would appreciate.
Wait. You're gonna see him pull a fishing rod out of his little pack and start walking off and
By the way, Terry watches while you bathe. He knows about the teacup. Maybe have a conversation about that. Barriers and stuff. Boundaries.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if Terry knows about the teacup in the pool, and that's where he bathes, clearly Terry is watching you bathe.
God damn it, Terry! And he's gonna start running away before you tell him anything else.
I would have kept talking.
Yeah, I know.
Great. Are we done for the day?
I was gonna say, are we all
I don't
done?
know. We road runnered it. Brendan drank some butt water. This is a great little session.
Some bath water.
Oh,
Butt water. Ball water.
just everything.
Yep. That swass water.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is what it
Salt
is.
water. What it is.
We do what we can.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. You guys hitting the limit there?
Yeah. If we get
Like
well,
11:50.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late. Like I'd keep going, but we should
Yeah.
probably
Before,
not
Also, we only
completely.
have like 3. Yeah, it's 3 of us.
we're also
Like
really
that's
bad for time though. We will like get on a tangent and then it'll be 2 in the morning.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm terrible for that.
When did we go on tangent?
Well, I'm bad for that. I know Brendan
Oh,
and
I
I
see.
can talk until like it's
It's
without
probably best.
realizing it.
Probably best that we just pause here. I also don't want to just like wrap everything up without everybody. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, that's true,
That's what
actually.
I'm doing.
Plus, yeah, if
That's
we,
good.
because, yeah.
So I can't do next Sunday, but I also have the Monday and the Tuesday off because